Hello everyone, we are Team PMT app. Now you must be wondering what is exactly PMT. Now allow me to give you a quick backstory. Many social programs have a hard time making sure the right people are given enough aid. It's especially tricky when a program focuses on the poorest segment of the population. The world's poorest typically can't provide the necessary income and expense records to prove that they qualify. In Latin America, one popular method uses an algorithm to verify income qualification. It's called the proxy means test, also PMT. With PMT, agencies use a model that considers a family's observable household attributes like the material of their walls and ceiling or the assets found in the home to classify them and predict their level of need. To achieve this, we use the dataset of Costa Rican household provided by the IDB, one of the largest sources of development financing for Latin America and the Caribbean. Also, we felt beyond Costa Rica, many countries face this same problem of inaccurately assessing the social need. So, we thought our project can be really helpful. So, allow me to give you a quick demo. This is our website, which you can also visit by going to pmt-app.netlify.app. This is our home page. Now, first, let me show you about the data analysis that we did. So let's first go to click on data analysis. So we did our basic data exploration. Like we found out that the number of non-vulnerable, moderate and vulnerable families that our data has, or how the number of tablets, refrigerator or computers differ based on their financial situations. Also we learned about different metrics as in the key characteristics of how their household was made or understanding the education details of the family members, and our last column in our dataset called the target shows how vulnerable a family is. Now, after understanding the data, let's move on to the most important part, the MLOps pipeline. So we exported the code that we wrote in Jupyter Notebook into HTML and put it here. So users, even if they don't have a project, can understand our code. So we have also attached all our code in the GitHub repo. You can check it further. So first we install the dependency MLrun, NumPy, Pandas, scikit-learn for data cleaning and using the algorithm respectively. Then we create an MLrun project and set up its configurations. We are using the random forest classifier to predict our data. Next we do the data cleaning and then fetch our required data and save it to the artifacts path. Then we transform the dataset and train our model. We use the training data as X and the target that we need to predict we took as Y. Then we imported the random forest classifier, fitted it and saved our model to model pmt.pickle file. Then we set the input paths to get the data. Then we convert the code to a function. Here you can see model pmt function mlrun.code to function. Set the name and the requirements. Then we run the fetch data locally, but through MLrun. Then it runs model PMT fetch data, and it saves the dataset to our path. Status completed. Now here we can see the PMT app dataset, and we have the MLrun cluster. Then we are running it on the cluster. Now this is where the cluster starts, and this is where it fetches the data. Now here we transform our data. Then we run the train model function. Here it says run executed. Now here when you run the train model run outputs, here our model is saved in this location. Now we need to create an API where we will give all the values, and then it will tell us the result as in 1, 2, 3, 4, which I just showed earlier. Next we use the MLrun deployment function. Like here we have the standard hub2 version. Now we are telling the model that we want to choose. Here we are using PMT model, and then we have deployed it. Now here you can see it starts remote function deploy, builds, and then it function deployed. Now the model is served on this URL and we can call this endpoint to get the result. So here as you can see we give the inputs and then we got the result as 4, which means it's non-vulnerable. So there as you can see we are testing if a family is vulnerable or not vulnerable, and for that we are using the MLOps pipeline, which includes fetching data, data cleaning, transforming the data, also training the model, serving the data. Now let me show you this really cool thing. So anyone from the bank can come to our website and click on download template. This will download a template which they can fill based on their given parameters. So here first they can open the template and fill the required details. So here you can see the number of rooms or the mobile phone they have, like all other details that they have, age, etc. Now I will save this and drag and drop it on our website. This calls our API and gives the results. Here you can see it says non-vulnerable. Thank you so much. We feel our project will be super useful in finding out the needy people and helping them. You can also check our project further by going to our GitHub repo or our website. Thank you.